Chucky. Heidi-ho.
I don't even know where to start. Oh, look! Can you see it? Oh, that's so cool! Dang, it's like half the product and half just a bunch of air. That's kind of interesting. Oh, look at that. So much air. Look at that, man. That's amazing! Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that? Isn't that cool? Oh my god. I almost don't even want to take it out of the box. Because it looks so freaking cool just like that. That is too much. Oh, look at that. I'm guessing you just pull the guy out. Hold on, I gotta get the twist ties off. Uh-oh. Still there. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Alright, here's the good guy doll in the box, obviously. And right off the bat, this is absolutely amazing. It's not as screen accurate as the Trick or Treat Studios version, but I don't really care, honestly. For what this is worth, this looks absolutely incredible. If memory serves, this box is a bit more narrow than the, for lack of a better word, real Good Guy Dolls box, and the Good Guys logo should be up there, and obviously the word Chucky wouldn't be printed on it. But again, regardless, this is absolutely incredible. Worth every single penny. Good quality cardboard too. I was expecting it to be kind of like a thin cardboard, if you know what I mean. Really, really beautifully printed all down the sides. You got the cowboy, the courageous soldier, a doctor, and a superstar baseball player. Good guys, he wants you for a best friend. Let him share your secrets. Just like the movie, that iconic drawing. On the other side, it's a construction worker, a brave Indian. Ooh, that probably wouldn't be very PC nowadays. A fearless fireman. Oh, that's all. Wow, that is so freaking cool. This box is just iconic. I just never thought I'd live to see the day where I could buy a Good Guy doll in the box. That is amazing. And Good Guy doll merchandise on its own is so rare. Throughout the years, we've got scarred up Chucky. We've got, you know, just your average mean Chucky, but we so rarely get Good Guy dolls. The only ones that I can think of off the top of my head are the Trick or Treat Studios doll and those little NECA action figures. And I guess this. Trick or Treat Studios is about like $500. This was $89.99. So as soon as I saw this, I had to get this. And let me tell you right now, it's worth every penny. I do intend on getting the Trick or Treat Studios doll someday. But yeah, I'm gonna have to save up some pennies for that one. And here we have the Good Guy doll. Looks so freaking cool, if you ask me. Very good sized. I thought it was going to be about the same size as the Spencer's Gifts doll, but this is actually much taller, by about a foot, I want to say. Maybe a little bit less, actually. But yes, really, really cool. I love everything about this doll. It's got rooted hair, just the right color. So many Chucky dolls seem to have issues with just colors for some odd reason. Like the old McFarlane toys were a bit, like their colors were a bit bleak. Some Chucky dolls had like really bright orange hair. Everything about this doll color-wise is absolutely perfect. The skin tone, the sweater, the overalls, the hair, it's just absolutely perfect. And again, I'm going to stress this because I've heard people complain about this online. It's not as screen accurate as the Trick or Treat Studios version. That doll is supposed to be, you know, the Valhalla of Good Guy and or Chucky collectibles. This, as much as I love it, admittedly, it doesn't really look like, you know, the Good Guy dolls from the movies. But again, for what it's worth, I think this is really, really good. Just because it doesn't really look like Chucky doesn't mean it's not a great, great doll. Because let's face it, a lot of Chucky dolls in the past haven't really looked like him. It's very, very weird. I think this is great. If anything, this doesn't really look like the Child's Play, or rather the Good Guy doll from the original Child's Play. It looks more like the Good Guy doll from Curse of Chucky. That's a really, really geeky thing to say, but those of you who are Chucky fans, you know what I'm talking about. One thing that I was concerned about is that it seemed to me like this Chucky's face was inverted. Like, it looked like it was pushed in when I first opened it, but it's not. I guess that's just the way it was sculpted. That might, if you get this, that might throw you off, but from what I can tell, that's just how it's supposed to look. Doesn't that kind of look funny, though? It kind of looks like someone sat on it, and like the plastic just bent. But you know, it doesn't bother me. I think it looks absolutely great. You can bend his head, or twist his head rather. You can bend his arms any way you'd like. You can have him wave, or you can have him, you know, do the classic Ade Dewey Dumbella thing. This is great. This is a nitpick. I don't know if this is gonna bother anybody else, but it does kind of irk me that his sweater is wrinkled. I was kind of hoping that it would be a bit smoother, but what are you gonna do? That's really not a big deal. Like I said, you can bend his hands, you can twist his head, but you can't bend his legs, so you can't have him sitting down or you know, anything like that. But it is what it is. It doesn't really bother me too much. You can see his shoes have the printing on the bottom like in the movie, and that is really, really cool. And you can take his shoes off, and he's got little socks. Kind of a cool feature, I guess. I don't really know what the point is, but it's still pretty cool. As you can see, this doll is a bit bigger than the Spencer's Gifts Bride of Chucky doll. For whatever reason, when I ordered my Good Guy, I thought it was going to be like an updated, revamped Spencer's Gifts doll, but it wasn't, and I'm glad about that. The clothes are very, very similar. The buttons are the same, I think. As you can see, the Good Guy's logo is obviously much better. The head is much more appropriately shaped, and the Good Guy again can bend his arms, so that's always very nice. And you're probably asking, how does this Chucky doll, stack up against any other Chucky doll that you can buy right now? And I'm gonna be frank, if you're looking for a Chucky doll, if you want to buy a really, really good Chucky doll, buy this one. Again, I know it's not as screen accurate as the Trick or Treat Studios version or the what was it, the NECA versions, but for what it's worth, for the price this is much, much cheaper. It comes with the beautiful box, the sculpt, the colors, the paint, the hair, the clothes. It's all so good for the price. Just the fact that it comes with the box, I think, makes it worth it. Again, the Trick or Treat Studios doll. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful doll. Really, really cool. $500. This, $90. So you can do the math. I recommend this so much. This is an amazing addition to my Chucky collection, my horror collection. This is just amazing. All right, so final thoughts. Again, if you're a Chucky fan, if you're a horror fan, go out, buy this doll. It is worth every penny, I promise you. So yeah. And hey, a bonus. If you own a cat, your cat is absolutely gonna love the box that the Good Guy doll comes in. Yeah, it's gonna make a great bed, or, you know, hideout, or whatever it is cats like to do with cardboard boxes. Your cat is gonna absolutely love it. So, bonus.
Fatty, say something. Say something to the audience. Hello. Say something.
Oh, come on. Oh, you're just being rude.